Alright, Eli and J-Law have been making music together for quite some time. They started doing it under the name Lila around 2005, is that correct? Was when first started recording Lila tracks as like a duo, like a hip-hop duo. And they had a steady stream of recordings that stayed mostly under the radar. And around 2009, we got together in a slightly different configuration with Eli and J-Law, and then Griffin on drums, Ben Berry on bass, and myself on trombone, and performed as Lila in the Mid-Grade Lifestyle at that point. Not long after, Eli went out into the woods and stayed there for a long time, having just finished recording Lila 2. J-Law got it together. Lila 2 dropped in, when did it drop? June 2010, yeah. And Eli got back December 2010. We started really playing hard in January 2011. That's when we had our first gig.
It's fun, house party.
Yeah, and the rest is history.
Oh, excuse me. What types of music have inspired you guys to become musicians?
The Beastie Boys made it look like it was fun. You can't really cover up how fun it is, right? Outkast inspired me. True. Ibio inspires me. Ibio inspires us all.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing? Doing good. It said that they opened at 10,
But they're not open yet.
10:15. See, Seth, this is like a symbol, right, for the industry. Here we are outside knocking on the door, and they don't always want to let you in.
Durham's got some good things going, man. I just don't know how many doors there are in Durham, in the music business.
Yeah.
And while I think that we're incredibly marketable and very easy for the general public to vibe with, I think that Durham might have a part of itself turned on us,
Like you're so focused on what we do that you can't really get outside of that, or?
Yeah, I think there's a big record label down the street. We've never had a chance to talk,
14 is the age that we should start eating. It sounds good.
All right, Griffin. If you can say anything to the fans about yourself, about the band, what would you say? Anything at all?
About the band? What would I say to the fans about the band?
You gotta put down the ducky if you want to go to sex.
Things are not always as they appeared on stage. The band dynamic is much different than it appears from a distance.
What you looking at me like that for, bruh? When it's like, oh, I took your seat. This is band business.
What about the community? I guess what in the community inspires you to write the way you do, and to why are you so focused on Durham and the local community instead of just trying to, go big and spread out?
Think globally and act locally. You can't just reach out and do some big shit.
We have a solid base here, but we don't have a big enough base to have that be our diving board into the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta start off. It's like networking, anyways. We played for a bunch of a lot of high school kids, I would say, from last year came and watched us play, and now they go off to college, so they tell their friends about us. So it eventually branches out like that, like just a web, just continues like that.
You just gotta talk about what you know, and you can't know anything but what you're living. If we weren't doing that, you might question the genuineness of what we're doing.
I mean, has everybody been supportive? I mean, I know we've been in different relationships and different things. people really, girlfriend's been supportive of the band and pushing forward with stuff, or
Yeah.
is it kind of holding back? Or
I think everybody knows that it's a strain. I mean, you know, sometimes the hours that are asked of you are difficult for other people to try and keep up, but
I find that to be true as well, but at the same time, I feel like everybody in my life, I think it holds true for not just me, like, sees how good it is what we've got going on.
and they want us to succeed.
And they want us to succeed and are more understanding because of this.
Yeah, they want us to succeed. There's no doubt about it.
Well, it hasn't really had an affect on our relationship. Definitely like managing time to practice and to meet with the band. We meet twice weekly, sometimes more than that. And if we have a show, you know, spending time with Diana, like working that in there is definitely a challenge sometimes. It's easier now because we live together, but before it was definitely a little bit more of a challenge.
I love it because I can listen to their music while I'm making my art, and I love their music, so that's a plus. And I get to tag along and be behind the scenes because I prefer to not be on stage, but I can still sort of feel like I'm a part of it without.
Diana's one of the oldest Lila fans probably because she's been into it as long as I've been a part of it, and that was back when it was just John and Eli. And so I turned her on to it then, and yeah, she claims to love it. So she might just be bullshitting me, might just be telling me that, but yeah.
I guess, what are your final goals as artists? Like, where do you hope to get to, or what do you hope to accomplish?
Worldwide domination.
Yes. Yeah. I know. I want to see people of every single. I mean, okay. So like, you know, skin color doesn't matter, but I just want to see all different types of people. Everybody. I want to see them all.
So your music is just to reach everybody?
Yes. But also to set it up so that we can see the places that we want to see.
Yeah.
We're a little selfish with that, you know. I want to tour the West Coast because I didn't get to travel it like that. I want to travel it in a couple of different ways. It just seems fair, at least one way.
You on the scene, but you're really just a part of it. Apples game regardless if you follow what you thought of it. I'ma break it down to everybody in your periphery. Price tag, high ads, paid on delivery. Mimicry is stifle, creativity is killing me. Dude is not offended, he intended all this energy. Everyone look outwardly, energy was called. Do you want to make your energy? So
Chillin', man. I'm just having this interview with Seth right now. 360 Vision, keeping it real. What's up? Oh, he hung up on me. What a wankster.